Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Ebel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and join me today for this video where I want to share my weight loss update from August 2022 following Dr. McDougall's maximum weight loss and the starch solution. So I had been having a really great summer, was consistently losing weight every month, May, June, July, and just feeling really content with life and really confident in myself. And then August came and life decided to throw me a few curveballs, and any plans I had for last month essentially all went out the window. It all started on August 1st when I woke up sick and tested positive, and then had to take 10 days off of work until I tested negative and was allowed to go back. So I ended up stuck at home for the first 11 days of the month. And at first I thought, like, okay, maybe this is just divine timing. I'll be stuck at home. I can spend all this time working on my online monthly membership, maybe get ahead with a few YouTube videos filming, but no, I was like lay in bed all day kind of sick for like 5 days, and then just like really exhausted. Like I don't think I was feeling back to normal until like the middle of the month. So I wasn't able to accomplish things I told myself that I should be able to accomplish while I was stuck at home. And I started beating myself up for not being productive enough while I was at home, even though I was legitimately sick and needed to rest. And this is something I have struggled with, I feel like, for all of my adult life, is that when I'm sick, I don't want to be sick. And I want to like do whatever I can to feel better faster. Usually like I'll get a little bit of energy, and so I'll say, I'm gonna accomplish this today. And then just get totally wiped out, like feel more sick. Like I'd be way better off just taking solid days of rest so that I can recover, instead of every little tiny bit of feeling better I get, like pushing myself to accomplish something and end up feeling worse. Anyways, I finally got back to work on August 12th, and then the following week I started a new job at a vegan restaurant. And I love it so much, like the best job ever, basically. I've got to meet so many cool people, and just seeing how big the vegan community here is, it's been great. But it is not whole food, plant-based, oil-free like how I eat. So it is a bit of a temptation when I do get my employee meal after I work a certain amount of hours on my shift. And I try to choose things on the menu that are more whole food, plant-based, but I still have had a little bit of oil creeping back into my diet. And I feel like I can really tell that. I feel like my face started breaking out a little bit, and I just started feeling a little bit heavier. So I've said it many times over the past 2 years that when I am following Dr. McDougall's maximum weight loss, I lose weight. When I'm following Dr. McDougall's starch solution, I maintain my weight. And whenever the oil and the vegan junk food starts to creep back into my diet, I gain weight. So between being sick the first half of the month and starting this new job at the vegan restaurant the second half of the month, I'm not surprised that I did not lose any weight in August. I'm still weighing in at 127 pounds, which I am so happy to just been able to maintain after like the stressful month that August was. And I do feel like my body composition is changing a little bit, especially like the second half of the month. As I've gotten back to teaching yoga, like I'm up to 5 to 8 classes a week now. And that just makes me feel so much stronger and healthier and calmer. Yeah, honestly, the first half of August was pretty depressing, between being sick and not being allowed to go work all my yoga teaching jobs, and then feeling like I was supposed to be working extra hard here at home then and making a ton of videos, getting ahead on all my YouTube content, and not feeling well enough to do that, and then like mentally beating myself up for being sick. I mean, being sick just really brought me down. And when I'm not feeling my best mentally, I lose all those healthy habits that I know keep me feeling good when I do them consistently, like meal prepping and taking nature walks and everything I definitely didn't do the first half of the month. Now in hindsight, I can look back and say, I guess that was just another lesson on how plan, and set these deadlines for yourself. And then sometimes crap happens and we have to give ourselves time and space. Like I said, if I just would have given myself that time and space to rest, I probably would have been better sooner. If I hadn't been beating myself up mentally about all the things I wasn't doing while I was sick and just let myself be sick and get better, yeah, I probably would have gotten better sooner. I was really bummed out those first 2 weeks of August. It was when I was supposed to be releasing the second half of my course, hosting a monthly coaching call, and the fact that I had to cancel some of those things just like really made me feel defeated and like maybe this isn't what I'm supposed to be doing because it just doesn't seem to be working out, because why would I get so sick right now? And the fact that I was able to kind of recalibrate, get back on track, get back to my healthy habits, I think that is such a testament to how far I have come with my mental health and my happiness and healing process and everything that I am trying to share with my monthly membership. Because in the past, a setback like that feeling of defeatedness that I had, that might have sent me into a downward drinking spiral for who knows how long. But the fact that now I was able to say like, okay, what's gonna make me feel better? Meal prep. I know meal prepping is gonna make me feel better, that I have healthy food ready to go here at my home. I went and took one of my manager's yoga classes and experiencing yoga as a student, taking that time to drive there and spend that time on myself without the intention that I'm going there to work. I mean, I haven't taken that time for myself since like June. So doing that made me feel really good. And so recognizing what I need in those healthy habit type of ways to make myself feel better, so that instead of going on a downward spiral down, I can get back into my healthy habits and let them snowball until I get back to feeling that place that feels content, that feels like I'm okay. So even though I didn't lose any weight in August, I still feel like it was a success. And I'm still really proud of myself for not letting those challenges I faced send me into a downward spiral, for letting my healthy habits pick me back up and make me feel better mentally and physically. And I know I'm going to see success in these upcoming fall months. I mean, and I may have more life challenges that may set me back a little bit, but ultimately I know that by taking care of my mental health, the rest is going to fall into place. And I'll be sharing more about some of my August challenges and some of my tips for getting back on track after a setback in the first group coaching call coming up in September. So my Live Well with eBell membership, lessons on health, happiness, and healing, is something I created to build a supportive community of like-minded people living a plant-based lifestyle, maybe struggling to lose weight, but really helping us get that connection mentally, physically, and spiritually to be a whole, happy, healthy person. I'm not perfect. I don't have it all figured out. I think I make that pretty clear in all my YouTube videos. But I'm so excited to share what I have learned, to share the growth I have experienced in my own life, especially over the last 2 years, and especially after over 3 decades of dieting and struggling with all of the physical and mental challenges that come with living in that diet-obsessed mindset. So if you're still struggling with that diet mindset and would like to learn some lessons on health, happiness, and healing, I'd love to have you join my monthly membership. If you have any questions, you can feel free to leave a comment below this video, or be sure to check out my website for more information. So that will wrap up this August 2022 weight loss update following Dr. McDougall's maximum weight loss and the starch solution. I look forward to seeing you back at the end of September. Until then, be well. Do you want to be in the video? Does Ted want to be in the video? Give me a head bump. You're so precious. I love you. Okay, you're gonna go out of frame unless you scoot over. Hey, Ted. Well, come be in the video if you want to be in the video. Oh, there he goes. Calmer. Penny. Is that thank you, dinner was good? Into some of those healthy I started, what is on my lip? So I'll be a little, get back, that mind, what am I trying to say? Okay.